And hello, welcome to another Onyx Dude video. We're continuing our Frosty Faustings in-person player interviews. Today, we have...
Corey.
Yeah, Corey. So Corey, where are you from?
I'm from Ottawa, Ontario. It's like 6 hours north of Toronto.
Oh,
basically.
okay.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
Eastern Canada?
Yeah, East Canada.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you been playing fighting games long? How long have you been playing
Yeah,
fighting games
kind of. So like in high school-ish, I played very casually. I played Toho Hiso Tensoku.
Oh, okay.
Which is being run here actually.
Oh, okay. I
And
didn't
funny
know
enough,
that.
I'm gonna be meeting some people that I used to play with. But
sick.
I didn't really know what frame data was or anything like that. Kind of pure intuition player. And then afterwards, when I was in university, my friends in California, they introduced me to Dragon Ball FighterZ.
Oh,
so
okay.
2019 January is when I started playing like competitively, I guess. Went to my first tournament June of that year, and then just kind of since then, just been loving it, you know?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think Garm also used to play Soku, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
he played Well, he did play Soku, but he played IAMP, which
Oh,
is like
okay,
the
IAMP.
older, the Unk version, basically.
Okay, fair enough. So how did you get into Under Night?
So I had heard about it when I was in university because our FGC, our club, we all played different games. So at some point we were all like, hey, we should pick something to all learn together.
Oh, okay.
And Eunice, I think it was ST at the time. It was Eunice or Clear. We
Okay.
kind of decided like, well, here's this game that we're all interested in, but nobody really plays. And then so I bought it for my account and we played it collectively for like 20 hours. And then we're all like, we're not really vibing with it. Because I played Gordo at the time and I remember being like, this character's ass. And so, but I could have been wrong. I was so bad at fighting games back then. But for Uni 2, I was playing Strive competitively. And then when that game got to Season 3, they basically reworked my character. I played Mei.
Okay.
And they gave her like a hammer fall stop kind of input where you put Dolphin and press P to stop. And I was like, this sucks. So I was kind of looking for a fighting game to play. I was playing Exert for a little bit. I was kind of just shopping. I was playing Grand Blue. Tried Street Fighter 6, but nothing was really clicking with me. And then Uni 2 came out. And then I bought it, and I was like, this game is so sick. And then I tried to play online on release, and it would not work.
no.
So I refunded it. And then after it got fixed and everything, I came back. This was probably like March, maybe. Like when they fixed it, it took like a month or so. And I just kind of started playing. I was good friends with, well, not good friends, but I was friends with Rakir.
Oh, okay.
And so he was kind of like my like pantheon of like, oh, this guy plays Under Night. Oh, he got top 5 at EVO 2019 or whatever
Right,
it was,
yeah.
you know? And I also am good friends with JCT. His tag was
Oh.
Waterloo Hilda. I think.
I know Mumware.
Yeah. Super love that guy. And so he played Strive with me, and I knew that he played Hilda in Under Night.
Oh, okay.
So that was also kind of like my connection. So when Under Night dropped, I was like, oh, you know what? Let me give this game a try. This has always been so sick. Now's my chance to like really get into it while everyone else is still like learning kind of the new stuff.
Okay.
So that's kind of how I got into Under Night.
Okay, and I know you say you tried Gordo, but when Uni 2 dropped, did you like window shop at all? Did you just go like
I went-
straight to Byakuya?
I went Yuzu first.
Okay.
And I was watching Rurik VODs, and I was like, this character's too hard.
Yeah, that's pretty common. Yeah.
And then I went back to Gordo, because in my mind, like, Gordo's so cool, like, aesthetically. He, like, rips her soul out, grappler,
Yeah.
big size,
He's
you know,
sick,
so
yeah.
sick, right? And then I was like, this character's still ass. This is crazy. This is, like, I can't do anything. It turns out I was ass. And then I played Hyde for actually a long time.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, I got my first couple like tournament local wins with Hyde.
Ooh, okay.
And then I was getting kind of unhappy. Whereas like Hyde's one of those characters who's so good at everything that you don't really have to like get deep and learn the game super hard. Just because his options are so strong and he's a Shoto and like all of these things, right? You can get really good on Hyde, obviously,
Oh,
but
yeah,
for
yeah.
me it was just like it wasn't working out, and I was getting like upset even when I was winning. It didn't make any sense to keep playing like that. So I was like, okay, let me play another character for a little bit, and then I'll see how I feel and blah blah blah. So I was like, I watched Big Black play, and I was like, dude, when he presses Byakuya 2B, it's just like so sick. Like I don't know what about that move, like the way he goes like this. So I
That's
started
sick.
playing Byakuya a little bit, and I was like, wait, this character's awesome. Like I'm not gonna stay on him, but he's like so cool, he's so fun. His combos are so like anyway. And then I played Psychotic. Joe,
Oh,
in,
yeah,
in
yeah.
a first to 10 with my Hyde, because that's who I played at the time. I was like, wait, see my Byakuya. And then he smoked me, but I had such a good time. And then
Yeah.
from that set, I remember that set's the one where I was like, I'm a Byakuya player. Like, it just has to be this way.
that sounds kind of sick.
Yeah. And then, so I just landed on him. Yeah.
So I know you talk about like Hyde and Yuzu and Gordo, and you say Byakuya finally was your main. Do you have a secondary or any tertiary characters? Would you say?
It would be Hyde if it was anyone, just because the muscle memory is like still there. I did a lot of like combo routing work on Hyde, so just from that alone, like if I ever picked up Hyde, like I could play the character. My Hyde was never like super nuanced, you know. It was very much like I'm gonna press my good options. I know my fireballs plus here, like that kind of thing. I'm just gonna out reward you. But for secondaries, no, I think I would always pick Byakuya. There was a time where I was learning Wagner for the Linne matchup specifically because I went on this big arc where I was like, Linne's unbeatable for Byakuya, it's not possible. But then I just played the matchup so much now that I'm like comfortable in it.
Oh, yeah.
But no, I think I would always play Byakuya basically for every matchup.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I think some people might be familiar with your name. They might know the answer to this question already. But what are your biggest accomplishments with this game so far?
Probably winning UMAD. Because Reaver at the time, I could not beat him. Like before UMAD, I just like I could not take a set off him, or we would go even. He beat me 6-0, or sorry 5-0 at Gommel because he beat me in winners and then in grands. And I was like I don't know how to beat this guy. I don't know how to beat Linne. And then at UMAD, I don't know what happened. I just like locked in and I 6-0'd him, and I was like, that's so sick.
Yeah,
and that was like my first regional too, like where I was like,
oh, that's your first regional too. Okay.
Well, like my first regional win.
Oh, first.
Yeah,
Okay.
Sorry. yeah.
Okay.
And then and I had been going to UMAD for like years, and I had never won one. Like since 2022, basically, I had been going, and I didn't win in the other games. So then winning in this one against someone who I respected a lot, like in the game, and like we were good friends, whatever. It was like huge for me. I was like, I can really do this. You know, that was my moment of like, I can win. Like, yeah.
Yeah, I remember watching that set live. I was like, man, you know, Corey's actually kind of doing it.
yeah.
I was really impressed with that set, actually.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, so I know a lot of people who play Under Night, especially on Twitter, they have very public opinions about characters they don't particularly like fighting. I would like to take the opportunity to flip the script.
Okay.
Can you tell me a character you enjoy fighting in this game?
This is gonna be so crazy because everyone hates playing against this character. I love playing against Waldstein.
Oh, really?
I really like that matchup. It's super fun because all I do is walk back and we play footsies, and then I have to anti-air him. It's very like reaction based, and that's how I like to play the game. So when I'm playing against like Joe, Smile Pants, Jacko, like all these Wald players, all I do is like I play super reactionary, super slow, and it's a lot of fun. I really like fighting Waldstein.
It's funny you say it's controversial because the last person I interviewed, they also said it was controversial and then also said it like
really,
yeah.
Really? Okay, interesting.
So,
Wait, who was it? Can I know?
It was Emma.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you'll see it in the video.
Yeah.
It was Emma. Yeah. Actually, I think Star also mentioned that as well.
Well, he plays Gord.
Gord.
Yeah. yeah.
All right. So do you have anyone that you would maybe consider your rival or like friendly rivalry with anyone in the scene?
Reaver and Garfield, for sure.
Yeah.
We always talk shit about each other. Garfield, I keep telling this story all weekend to people, but I'll tell it again. I played a set with him the other day, like before leaving for here, and I won. And then he just, like, we get in voice call after, and he's just laughing, and he's like, I'm gonna beat you at Perfect Storm. I'm like, shut up, bro. No, you're not. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna win. Like, you can't beat me, bro. I was like, what are you talking about? So definitely him, and then Reaver, obviously, like, we've been doing this thing where we play a daily first of 5, and we're kind of keeping track of how that's going, like, what improvements we're making and stuff.
Oh, that's
and for a long time, it's really back and forth. I've won, like, the last 3, but it's always close, right? So... it's definitely like a little friendly competition today or this weekend, especially. Be like, who's gonna like? Because he's 2nd seed.
Yeah.
And I'm 13th seed. But
very impressive.
I'm like, yo, if I outplace you, you know, we gotta talk. We gotta talk. So definitely those two for sure. And there was this time, there was like a fake beef happening between me and Tama. I think people have heard about it, so I'm not gonna get too into it. But that was kind of funny. But definitely Garfield and Reaver for sure. Okay. Obviously, Bolt Struck is from my city, but I think my record against him now is very good. So it's I'm waiting for him to catch back up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there any piece of advice that you would give yourself to when you were first playing Under Night that you wish you have known back then?
Oh man, first when I was first playing, relax. I was so angry when I would because learning a new game is so hard. And especially when everyone has all this legacy, like skill and everything.
Yeah.
And I think I turned off a lot of people at first when I would play because I would get upset when I was like really like struggling to understand something.
Yeah. Happens,
you know.
Yeah.
And so it's like just like being more patient with yourself and like when you're getting upset, just like stop playing and just like go take a walk and then come back. That kind of thing. And I've kind of developed that process like a lot better now. And I wish I could take that like feeling of like, oh, this is like developing skill, but it's also like there's an art to it, right? And if I could push that like understanding that I have now to when I used to play, that would be sick. Because then I feel like I would get better so much faster. You know what I mean? Okay. And kind of be more socially integrated.
Oh, yeah. So let's extend that a little bit. Okay. For any new Byakuya players that might be watching this, do you have any pieces of advice for them?
Don't drop your combos. That's a big one. Everyone struggles with it. But execution practice is really important. When I started playing Byakuya, I was dropping my setups a lot. So what I would do is I would go into training mode. I would have like a counter. So like you press a button on your keyboard, it goes up, right? I would do the setup, and if I dropped it, I would reset it, and I would try to do 50 in a row, both sides.
Oh, okay.
Stuff like that. Like
I do that too.
Yeah, you really have to drill execution.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Like setup characters, you need to grind execution.
Definitely, yeah.
And I think for Byakuya, I think Byakuya is actually pretty difficult to play, like in a high level setting. So if you want to get there, you need to make sure you can execute, so you can actually get to the game plan part.
Right.
You know what I mean? And that's kind of a lesson I took from Pesto. We had a bit of a conversation about that.
Okay.
Where it's like if you want to not lose to players that you think you shouldn't lose to, you need to execute so they don't have a chance.
Yeah, don't let them play.
And that's kind of, that extends to Byakuya in general, because he puts you in the webs and then you just let him play.
Yeah, you can't play, yeah.
So definitely like grind the execution, I think. I would say.
So, Under Night is a game that I think a lot of people, obviously everyone in the scene really does love the game.
Yeah.
Is there anything particularly special about the game, the community, the music, the game itself, anything particular that really stands out for you personally?
Yeah. I mean, just the people is amazing for sure, obviously. The music, of course, all these things. But the reason I even started playing and was interested in it was the defense.
Oh, okay.
I thought it because I came from early Dragon Ball, right? Where you saw Goichi and Sonic Fox blocking for 100 seconds.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? And so I was like, when going from Dragon Ball to Strive, I was like, man, you just die in this game. You can't really react to things. It's all very, you explode off one hit, risk all of these mechanics that were working against you on defense. But in Under Night, I really feel like you have to play this player versus player tug of war on defense and offense, especially with grid. Mm-hmm. And just seeing someone block for 30 seconds is the most hype thing. When Red Blade was doing the full blockchain against Tama, I think it was, at Con, and people were freaking out. Yeah. I was like, that's why we play this. So definitely the defense drew me to it the most. I will say we need to go back to the old music.
Oh yeah,
dude. Gathers Under Night. I'm nostalgic for that song. I didn't even play that game. You know what I mean?
What's your favorite song that's in the game currently?
Currently, probably Merkava's theme. Actually, funny enough, I think because I used to watch the old compilation videos that are on YouTube from Karushi Drive.
Oh yeah.
And when Merkava's theme comes on, it reminds me of those, and it just I just lock in. I don't know why.
So I guess that kind of segues to my next question. Is there any players that in particular you like watching? It doesn't have to be for your character, and is any Under Night player you just enjoy watching in general?
I mean, obviously the Byakuya's, right? Just to steal stuff. But in particular, I don't know if there's anyone I love watching. Obviously, I like watching my friends play. I actually think Garmfield plays in a really unique way, and he doesn't get enough credit for it. When I play against him, it's always something weird. There's something about his timing. There's something about the way he thinks about the game that is difficult for me to grasp fully. Other players, when I play against them, I can adapt to what they do. I kind of get how they think. Mm-hmm, but Garmfield is just so different. And so when I watch him play, he never does things that I think that someone should do, which I think is super cool.
Yeah, it throws you off a little bit,
right?
Yeah,
exactly. He's so good at doing it too. I would say Garmfield probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
So two more questions here. Mm-hmm. So first and last questions is any up and coming players you think people should know about?
Other than me? No,
I think you're pretty well established at this point. I like to think, Mr. 13 Seed.
I think Art is actually really good. Art the Fool, Gordo player.
I agree. Yeah.
I was surprised. I was like, wow, this guy is he's playing the game. He does mash in really, in my opinion, not good ways, but it works out, right? He's playing the player, and I think that's how I play too, which is why it annoys me. I think he's not really up and coming. I think people know about Nil now.
Oh yeah.
But Nil's really good.
Yeah, Nil's pretty good.
Every time I play him, I'm he asks for advice. He's not afraid to just drop the ego. Let's talk about the game. He loves the game. He does play Wagner, unfortunately. But
is that the only mark against him?
Yeah, that's really because he's such a sweet human being too. He's so nice.
I
he's
love
awesome.
Neil. Yeah.
And then he plays Wagner.
Yeah, he's in my region. I love that guy.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's true. Yeah. No, Nil's amazing. I would say those two for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
And one last question. Do you have anyone you want to shout out, or any group of people, or anything particularly you just want to shout out?
Yeah. I'd say I guess two groups is Garmfield's server. Basically, we hang out there almost every day. That's been a really nice source of oh, these are my friends. We play ARAM, League of Legends. Late at night kind of stuff. We just hang out and it's cool. We just joke around, chat. It's not a fighting game friend group. It's just friends then. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And getting to that point is always really cool. And then I guess Ottawa people Jack, Boltstruck, Aldrin, Ricehair, all those guys just awesome. And that's what I was saying earlier with the community part. Everyone's just sick. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
Obviously we have characters. But for the most part, it's just been awesome. Just seeing people, talking to people. So I guess, I'd say those two groups for sure.
Okay.
Shout outs.
Yeah. So thank you.
Yeah. Thank you very much for having me.
Yeah. Thank you for agreeing. So thank you guys for watching. We have one more player interview, which I'll let you see it when it gets uploaded eventually. But thank you again, Corey, and good luck to you in your bracket today.
Thank you very much.
All right, and for you guys, have a good day.